Quantum House Industry Analysis, Restaurants in Australia. Definition: restaurants primarily offer food and beverages for on-site consumption. This industry encompasses licensed, unlicensed, and BYO establishments. However, it does not include cafes and coffee shops, theater restaurants, catering services, or businesses that mainly provide takeaway food services. Performance highlights: impact of increased household consumption expenditure on restaurants. Rising household spending on goods and services has benefited restaurants. Consistent growth in this expenditure suggests higher restaurant spending. However, higher living costs have led many to dine at home, dampening demand. Increasing external competition for restaurants. Restaurants face growing competition from cafes, pubs, and fast food chains, especially in the inner-city white-collar market. Consumer access to a wider range of dining options has intensified industry competition. Impact of COVID-19 pandemic on restaurant revenue. The pandemic caused volatile conditions, severely impacting dine-in revenue due to restrictions. As restrictions eased, restaurant revenue saw a significant boost. Shift in consumer preferences towards cheaper options. Australians increasingly prefer cheaper dining options, avoiding premium venues and high-margin items. Restaurants have adjusted menus, reduced portion sizes, and expanded takeaway options to maintain profit margins. Pressure from rising cost of living. High inflation has raised the cost of consumer staples, including food. Rising food prices have reduced disposable income for dining out, constricting restaurant demand growth. Rising demand for online delivery platforms. Collaborating with platforms like Uber Eats has helped restaurants capture growing takeaway demand, expanding customer reach, and competing with fast food chains. Delivery services have boosted demand for low-cost and mid-range takeaways, with some fine dining establishments pivoting to takeaway options. Busy lifestyles have increased demand for convenient meal options, benefiting restaurants offering quick takeaways. Industry outlook. Intensifying competition in the restaurant industry. Pubs, cafes, and fast food chains are enhancing quality and diversity, with pubs rebranding and fast food chains and supermarkets expanding ready-made meals. Restaurants must emphasize quality and implement cost controls to remain profitable. Consumer interest in new dining experiences, such as Asian fusion and aesthetic dining, offers differentiation opportunities. Impact of rising disposable income. Increased disposable incomes and positive consumer sentiment are expected to boost dining out, raising industry demand and revenue. Higher incomes will allow restaurants to sell more high-priced items like desserts and wine, enhancing profit margins. However, growing competition may limit individual business growth. Casual employment and its implications. Population growth is expected to increase the number of enterprises and boost employment. Restaurants will likely shift towards casual employment to maintain flexibility and control wage costs, though this may hinder staff retention. Staff training is crucial for maintaining positive customer experiences and industry standards. Demand for convenience and casual dining. Busy consumer lifestyles will increase demand for casual dining and takeaways. Restaurants are expected to capitalize on casual dining trends, offering smaller, shareable options like tapas and street food. The mid-range segment, encompassing most casual restaurants, will pressure premium dining establishments. Industry revenue. Increased household consumption expenditure has significantly benefited restaurants. This expenditure tracks the spending of households on goods and services, products and services. Impact of takeaway options on low-cost dining demand. Low-cost restaurants, characterized by quick service and value-based meals, have benefited from greater takeaway possibilities, leading to lower operating costs and higher takeaway revenue. The ability to switch to takeaway-only service during COVID-19, along with cheaper meals and lower fixed costs, has increased this segment's share of industry revenue. Economic volatility during the pandemic favored low-cost restaurants as consumers opted for them over mid-range and premium options. Social media's role in boosting mid-range dining. Mid-range restaurants, offering good quality, moderately priced food with various takeaway options, have grown in popularity. This segment appeals to all consumer groups, providing a middle ground between premium and low-cost dining. The rise of foodie culture and social media platforms like Instagram has helped trendy mid-range restaurants attract new customers and build their brands, increasing their revenue share. Challenges for premium dining. Premium restaurants, known for high-quality service and luxury settings, have seen a decline as consumers shift towards cheaper dining options and order fewer courses. The dine-in focus of premium restaurants made them particularly vulnerable to COVID-19 closures. To adapt, premium restaurants have revised menus and prices, adjusted portion sizes, and reduced costly inputs, increasingly competing with mid-range establishments. Key external drivers. These include private non-residential construction capital expenditure on private dwellings, capital expenditure by the public sector, population growth, residential housing loan rates, 10-year bond rate by the government. Key success factors. 1. Overcome volatility, ensuring proper pricing strategies and adjusting product offerings to align with market conditions. 2. Concentration, cultivating a highly skilled workforce. 3. Overcome barriers to entry, implementing suitable pricing strategies, establishing efficient cost management measures, and fostering a proficient workforce. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions regarding this presentation, please contact us.